Welcome everyone to the Meaford and St. Vincent Community Center here in Meaford for tonight's GMHL hockey between the Knights of Meaford and the Bradford Bulls. Hello everyone, I'm Spencer Byers bringing you this broadcast solo here tonight, at least for the time being. Rattlers 7-2 on the year, coming in winning 5 of their last 6, while the Knights of Meaford coming in off a win, but only 5 games played, so 2 and 3 right now are the white shirts here. We'll see if they can keep the good times rolling. As the faceoff is won back by the Rattlers, but immediately taken away there by Christensen. And it's chopped away, and now Keller. Through the neutral zone away will go the green shirts. Anderson looking for a pass. He gives it back to the point. That shot goes wide. Puck now into the corner. Played all the way around, chopped up. It looks like the Knights of Meaford might be able to get that puck out, and they do, just barely. And was Hanosek. As Hanosek just whacks it out as they're going to go for a change. That puck blocked there by Maximilian. NG Christensen now fighting for it. Taken away there by Sapino. Alessandro blocked there by the netminder. And now away will go the Rattlers. Trying to get it in, not able to get it really over the blue line. Puck now off of skating. Over the blue line it goes, and again still chopping for it there as the Rattlers retrieve at their own blue line. Given away in the neutral zone to Siebert. Siebert trying to get away, not exactly able to, and away the puck will go the other way. Taken again in the neutral zone. Alessandro Sapino fires from the red line. It goes by the net. And now here come the Rattlers again. Very quick here are the Bradford Rattlers. The Knights of Meaford come in off a win over the Bradford Bulls of the South Division, while the Rattlers in the North Division. As that puck goes steering right through the net there of Nathan Deary. That puck stopped and covered up there by Deary, and the face-off will go inside the Knights of Meaford end. Big conversation there by the green shirts as they go in for the face-off. Stemper wins it back. Nice move there by Borisov, but lost it, and now the Knights of Meaford have a chance here to break. Trying to get away and weren't able to stop the neutral zone. That puck chipped up, and puck now loose at the red line, and the the Bradford Bulls go the other way, and Stemper rolls right into a check there from Jonas. DeMules plays it back. Jonas across. And now the Knights of Meaford tip it up and in there by DeMules. That puck comes loose, shot back into the corner by the netminder. Trying to get away. That puck still sort of battling for it there as that puck gets given away to Legacy. Legacy off the boards towards Luciano Sapino. It goes through him. And Trey Vieri trying to get through, not really able to, and now the Knights of Meaford have another chance. Giving up to the point, that shot blocked, that was Hanosek. Luciano Sapino tried to whack it, and it's covered up. Now is Oliver Blaz there with the save for the green shirts. As now Kalen Draper will take the face-off. Trying to win it back, tied up and taken there by the Rattlers. That puck bounced up, and it almost got all the way through there, but a lucky whack there for Gibbons. And now the Knights of Meaford sent it the other way, but not very far. Taken now there at the blue line. That puck goes towards the net, and the puck's still loose, but somehow got fired away, and that icing maybe? It is not, so having to retrieve it there are the green shirts. That puck's played all the way around. Through the neutral zone, taken away. Savin plays it for Legacy. Legacy through the neutral zone, taken away as it's just dumped in. And now Draper. Full head of steam, trying to get through, not really able to, and lost there at the blue line. Malm trying to get through at an offside whistle. A little too eager there was Blake Anderson over the line. The line of Malm, Keller, and Anderson are leading scorers. 16 points for Blake Keller, 16 points for Arvid Malm, and 13 points there for Blake Anderson on the Bradford Rattlers. This line is going to get a lot of time as that puck is iced there by Mikhail Savin, and that puck's not going to go all the way back into the zone. And again, this is the line you don't want on the ice when this happens, is the Keller-Anderson-Malm line. And Baxter moves into the shooter spot. At least I thought he did. No, he backs up to the point. Baxter and Rosanov there are the forwards as they're going to force out Wado. We'll see who takes the face-off here. Sapino sends in Siebert. So Wado moves all the way to the far side after trying to take the face-off. Siebert really didn't win it. He tied it up and it gets whacked back in. Now the Knights of Meaford have a chance here to play it out. They do. Savin this time gets through the neutral zone. Off for Siebert. Siebert, that shot skied. It's going to hit the siding there. Not another dent to it. And the face-off is going to stay just inside of the Rattlers' end. And the line of Siebert, Wado, and Alessandro Sapino is going to stay on the ice. Wado. Siebert in the shooter spot just on top of the circle. Wado against Malm for the face-off. One back by Sapino. Laspa across the blue line. That shot gets tipped by a defenseman. Gloved away there by Balaz. Lucky for him, as now away should go the Rattlers, and they will. Great chance there for the Knights of Meaford. Trying to dump it in, not exactly able to. Wado trying to fend his way off. Gives it away to Blake Anderson. Can't really get away himself, and Sapino will play it around for Laspa. Through Laspa a little bit. Siebert there to help out. Puck tied up, taken out by Blake Anderson across the blue line, and Roshonov couldn't get that one on target. And actually, pardon me, that was Baxter. That puck is played out. And now Roshonov plays it through to Keller. Keller tried to do a deke, couldn't get around. Anderson tried to do a deke, couldn't get around Sapino, and away they're gonna go. Played through the neutral zone, dumped in by the Knights of Meaford. As immediately stopped there, as trying to lay the body was another Knight of Meaford. But now in, that shot save, rebound, doesn't get through. Puck still loose though, and then it scoots right through the blue paint and clears itself. The Rattlers look fast and dangerous to start this one. Puck stuck in the corner. The Knights of Meaford get it out and away. Grief Strand gives it away. Legacy will just dump it back in, and then Rattlers have another chance at it. Grief Strand up to Ekholm. That puck gets passed across the blue line, taken away, and now Demules plays it back. Legacy across the blue line for Savin. Savin back for Legacy. Legacy takes a shot from the red line. Luciano Sapino is the first one there, whacks it back to basically no white shirt, but the puck is still sort of loose for the Knights of Meaford, and it is. Played back, nice pass. Demules just couldn't get through, and it's going to be gobbled up there by Oliver Balas. Draper going to take the face off. Draper wins it back. That shot from Hanosek just goes wide. Croteau now dumps it back into the corner. Trying to get away the Knights of Meaford. That puck got centered, just couldn't get through, and now the Knights of Meaford go the other way. Croteau, again, almost mishandled it there. Passes it to the neutral zone, tipped up and in. No icing there. NG Christensen That one chipped up and might be through here for the Rattlers, and the Rattlers get there to the loose puck. No, they cannot. Great play there by Mikhail Savin to dive that puck away from the slot. Still, though, in the middle, that centering pass gets through, but not enough wood as it's played back to the point. Griefstrand dumps it back all the way around. Played into the middle. Wrong hand, has to play it back. Razanov, that save there by Deary. And now away will come the Knights of Meaford. Hanosek couldn't get a hold of it. Now the Rattlers have a chance to reset. Played across the blue line, whacked at. Wado couldn't get it away. Siebert couldn't get it away, and it's going to go in, but it's a late offside against the Rattlers, so the Knights of Meaford have lots of time here to kind of collect themselves as now finally get themselves cleared. Tipped in by Alessandro Sapino. Wado might be the first one there. He kind of is. Siebert fast across for Sapino, a little too hot to handle, and nobody there as Wado just couldn't get to that puck. Budney tried to play that one through, not able to. That puck are taken away, and Alessandro Sapino through the neutral zone. Sapino back. Wado couldn't get through, and the Rattlers were trying to take it the other way. Puck almost given away there in the neutral zone. Chance, though, Budney couldn't get there. That shot deflected a couple of times, and now Legacy's got a hold of it. Might take some pressure here from Budney. Not really able to, as now Sapino gets it out but Siebert trying to fight for it. Sapino retrieves it, coming to help out. Sapino, nice move. Alessandro tried to take the hit from the Rattlers, but not able to keep possession as he does it. As that puck batted there by Legacy. That puck played across to Keller from Anderson. Keller trying to get around the defenseman of Gibbons, and Gibbons says no, no, no. Anderson now trying to get through Luciano Sapino, kind of able to. Lots of feet in the way there as Anderson takes a tumble, and the puck is cleared. Chance now for the Knights of Meaford. That's both Sapinos now on the ice, but now the other way it will go. Malm played across there for Keller. That one goes high. Malm couldn't hold it, and now back it will go for the Rattlers. This Keller, Malm, and Anderson line is dangerous. Croteau gives it away. Anderson fake. Anderson across. Couldn't really get it there. Played back up to the point. That shot through some bodies. It got deflected and blocked. Back up to the same point as it's dropped back down to the corner. Anderson trying to fight for the puck. Does somehow keep possession, but now given away to Croteau, who just wraps it around, but it goes into the netting, which will force the faceoff to stay inside the Knights of Meaford end. Uh-oh. And they're now going to get the face-off ready here. Oh, they're going to force the Rattler face-off taker out. One back still, though, by the Rattlers. Ekholm back. That one just caught there by Deary, and we're going to get a redo here on the face-off. Roll back the tape as Griefstrand put that one on target. Back to the face-off dock goes Melker Melander for the Rattlers against Draper. Again, this time by Melander. That puck blocked, though, by Draper. Didn't really move from the dot after he lost the face-off. Knights of Meaford now get it behind the net, but can't really keep it. Played around by Hanosek, who plays it up and out, but Draper nor NJ Christensen get a hold of it there. Puck now stuck in the corner. Laspa lifts it. It's going to go all the way to neutral and then die as it gets there. So NG Christensen across over the stick of Milos Hanosek. Puck still loose, though, as NG Christensen probably fighting for it there. As now the Rattlers trying to get through. Griefstrand can't get away from Jonas. Jonas now will take it the other way. Jonas right through the neutral zone. Couldn't get through the first set of contact, and now the other way will go Stemper. Stemper lost it, but taken right back there with the Rattlers, and the centering pass goes nowhere and taken away. Played through the neutral zone a little too far ahead, and Rozanov puts that one back. That one played all the way to the neutral zone. That puck taken by Stemper, and Stemper's going to try to break it back in. He does. Stemper loses it, and Jonas now up the boards, misses his target, blocked out after a hit back to the defenseman, and now goes back into the Knights of Meaford end. 8:20 left in this first period. Goose Egg still on the board. The Knights of Meaford haven't really had a whole lot of chances in this one just yet, but they might get one here. DeMules, nice pass! Just couldn't keep the handle there with it looked to be Luciano Cepino, as an extra shot there for DeMules, as now with the possession go back to Rattlers. Unlucky there for Luciano Cepino, wanted to call. Gibbons and Travieri are right there. Cody Gibbons now waiting for an option. Waiting for an option is Cody Gibbons, just crossing, dancing the blue line. That puck shot, blocked by Travieri. Puck still loose. Puck being batted for now. It gets centered. So Alessandro Cepino couldn't get a hold of it and just chops it back into the corner. Rozanov plays it around, misses his D partner. Anderson plays it up for Keller, and Blake Keller now going the other way. Nice move by Blake Keller. Centering pass, and shot saved by Deary, and Arvid Malm had a great chance, just could not beat the stout Deary. Arvid Malm's got 7 goals this year. You want to hear the goal scorers? It went Keller, who's got 8, to Malm, who's got 7. The play started with Blake Anderson back in the defensive zone. He's got 6 goals this year. So 8-7-6 for the line of Malm, Anderson, and Keller. Played across the blue line. That shot fanned on and deflected wide. Chipped up, not out. Anderson keeps it in. Anderson, nice stop at a dime. That shot saved by Derry. Lado lost his stick. He's not going to fight for it without a stick, because that puck's given right away there to that look like Vilho Laspa. Chopped out by that look to be Keller. It is Keller. It kept on side just, but now taken away by the captain, Alessandro Cepino. Cepino trying to get around the defenseman, not able to, and ooh, Cepino takes an extra whack for his trouble, trying to get around. They're not going to have some chippy play there in front of the net. Fighting for it now at the blue line. It gets up and out, and now here come the Rattlers. Penering pass just through the legs there of Arvid Malm. As they'll now go for a change, Will Keller, Malm, and Anderson, who are still somehow off the score sheet, which I think is a massive positive for the Knights of Meaford here against the 7-2 Bradford Rattlers, who just beat Temiskaming not too long ago. Fighting for it there behind the net. 2 Meaford, 2 Rattlers. Puck does come loose. Finally, tried to get it out, not really able to. There were the Rattlers. Puck still loose. Meaford put that one, I think, on target. I'm not sure if that one ended up making a save. I'm not sure if Balas thinks it hit him either. He kind of looked down at himself like, did that hit me or did that hit the side of the net? As that puck is fluttered up into the Meaford zone. Savin plays it back for Croteau. Croteau back for Mikhail Savin. Savin now through the defensive zone to Draper, and Draper's going to take his time. Kalen Draper gives it off to NG Christensen. That shot blocked and deflected. Puck still loose. Draper trying to fire on one skate. Couldn't, and Christensen shot. That wasn't saved by Balaz. Puck still loose. Lost his stick to the netminder there, and Balaz couldn't get a hold of it. That puck tipped in front. NG Christensen couldn't get that one on target. Fired up and out. Ekholm couldn't touch it. They're saying Ekholm did touch it though, so no icing. Ekholm. Centering pass, nobody home. Hanosek trying to get there, doesn't win the foot race. Met their legacy. He'll fire up, and that hit the bench, I believe, and it did hit, I think, backup netminder there for the Knights of Meaford. All right, you look here at the North Division standings. Ville-Marie number 1, North Nipissing number 2, and you see there Bradford Rattlers and Temiskaming both 3 and 4, 15, 15, 14, 14 are the points. You see Meaford down there in 7th place. That score does tell a lie. It's 2 and 3 Meaford with 4 points, not 3 and 3 Meaford with 4 points. But Meaford, again, only has 5 games played compared to Timiskaming, who's got 9. We saw there the Rattlers got, or West Nipissing's got, I believe, 8. Ville-Marie's got a couple extra on them, so Meaford's still got a lot of games to make up here on the top competition in the North Division. As the faceoff goes inside the Knights of Meaford end with 4:53 left in the first period. Faceoff one back, that shot saved and goes right into the netting, so Budney with the shot will roll back to tape and have a redo. Tied up. That puck still fighting for it though. Puck gets on target and Derry makes a save. Rattlers now. Cross the blue line. Rozanoff plays it through the middle. Really couldn't get a hold of it there with the Rattlers, as that puck will just skip through the stick there. Is now NG Christensen, 2-on-1. Christensen shot at one, saved, and now the other way should go the Rattlers as Draper tries to play a little bit of chase as, whoa, that's a little bit of a tangle up there as, ooh, Draper gives him a little bit of a face wash on the ground, and Draper's gonna get the call here as his numerical counterpart comes in as Tyler Baxter says, you can't do that, and Hanosek gets a hold of him, and a little bit of a brouhaha there in front of the Meaford bench as the Meaford Knights are still going at it. The players on the bench are trying to be forced back. Helmet comes off. That's Cody Gibbons. He's not got a hold of. And that is actually Rozanoff there, who's arguing with the referee here as he's got no bucket. So now we'll see how the minors shake out here. It's been pretty tame. No penalties as of yet, but now we're going to get a couple here on probably both sides. We'll see who ends up going. Draper and Gibbons, I'd expect for sure, and we'll see who else goes with, it's going to be Baxter, it looks like, Rozanoff. I believe Draper got the first liner, but it looks like N. Christensen's going in the box, or Cody Gibbons going in the box, and Draper's going to go in the box, so it's Draper and N.G. Christensen. You see there Draper and his combatant go out there at the blue line, and then everybody joins in after that. And it will be Baxter and Rozanoff going off there for the Rattlers. And for the Knights of Meaford, it's Draper, which is definitely not a positive for Knights of Meaford. Draper's probably the fastest forward on the Knights of Meaford. Cody Gibbons, one of their better defensemen in the penalty box. But in fairness for the Rattlers, they lose their top 2 defensemen in Baxter, as well as their other top 2 defensemen in Rozanoff. So both teams losing some pretty big players here in this little scuffle, if you will, right in front of the Meaford bench. So we'll see again what the minors look like. The Rattlers got a minor up on the board, so they might have gotten the extra here, which would be a big positive for the Knights of Meaford with 4:19 left, because they've had very little offensive zone time. We'll see if that power play can change that. We got to see if they match up the penalties, though. We'll see what they do. As Sapino and Malm are on the ice, listen to the referee's description. And Malm's still arguing his case there, is Arvid Malm. So the penalty kill line is Keller and Malm, which means they're going to be dangerous regardless on the penalty kill with 2 of their top scorers on the ice. And I actually should say they're 2 top scorers in Malm and Keller. So the Knights of Meaford do go on a 5-on-4 power play. We'll see if the top unit can get something going here. We'll hear what Fred Wallace has got to say about the minors here. Face-off won by Alessandro Sapino. Luciano now back for Alessandro. Back up for the younger Sapino. N.G. Christensen back for Luciano. Alessandro, pardon me, as it goes right through his stick and is fired away. Keller now going to put a little bit of pressure on his numerical counterpart, Jonas, who fends him off. Matsas Jonas makes it into the offensive zone, leaves it off there for Hanosek, who loses it. Now Malm's going to take a little chase, so Sapino's got to get on his horse. Fired in there by the Knights of Meaford, right through the stick there of Balaz, as that one's fired again away by the green shirts. As N.G. Christensen will collect. Fred's still trying to figure out all the minors there of that little scuffle. Played around. Puck chopped away, can be kept in by NG Christensen. It cannot be as Melander takes it away. Melander in, couldn't get the shot away there. A mixture of Jonas and Deary made sure that puck didn't get anywhere near the net. As the Bradford Rattlers play that one through, immediately played back in though by N. Christensen's going off the ice. Played now by Legacy for Alessandro Sapino. Sapino with his pass blocked. And fired away again, this time though right to Vilho Laspa. Second unit now out for the Knights of Meaford. Legacy up the ice and chipped in. Luciano Sapino is still on the ice trying to fight for it there. Played all the way around for Waito. Waito plays it back where it came and now fighting for it there behind the net. 1-on-1, make it 2-on-2. And now the Rattlers will fire it and it's tipped, but Waito's gonna go for the high stick. Oh, actually, there's 3 Rattlers in the box. So I don't know who's even in the box right now for the Rattlers, who's the third guy, but he's obviously got the extra minor. Only 9 seconds on that minor, might I add. So the Knights of Meaford are going to be 0 for 1 on the power play unless they pull off some magic here at the end of this 5-on-4. Tie up, one back by Stemper, taken though by the white shirts. They play it back as out will come the Rattler. That puck almost given away to Stemper in front of the net. Last spot, back for Legacy. Back to 5-on-5 we go. Played there, nice pass. Nice move, Trevieri shot at one, save there by Balaz. Stemper now plays it forward. Rattlers fighting their way in. Puck loose now through some skates and dump back in. Puck played back in for Greaves-Strand. Plays it into the middle. Stemper now with possession. Poked off his stick and a chance out for the Knights of Meaford off the change. 2-on-2. Played in, Trevieri behind him, so he's got to wait. Passes it back for Demules. Demules backhander, right through the blue paint it goes, and passed away there by the Rattlers as Stemper dumps it in and goes for the change. Courteau, the first one there for the Knights of Meaford. No real pressure, so Courteau's going to skate. Courteau leaves it for Darcy Lowe. And he'll dump it back in. Chipped around. Courteau should be the first one there. He is. Courteau now trying to pass it, not really able to, and now Malm with possession, as it looks like the best line here for the Rattlers might finish this period as Anderson, Malm, and Keller back on the ice. That puck blocked in the neutral zone by Savin. Taken in, though, by the defenseman, who's trying to fight his way through the referees and the white shirts. As everybody wearing white's getting in the way there, the Rattlers. That puck fired in at the coaching staff of the Knights of Meaford by the Knights of Meaford, so a face-off back inside the white shirts end. We'll give a chance here for Keller, Anderson, and Malm to get something to go. As they're trying to figure out where they're going to set up, it's going to be Anderson with the face-off. As his combatant is Alessandro Sapino, tied up in one by the Rattlers, but they lose it right at the blue line. And here goes away the Knights of Meaford. Hanosek, backhander, that one got blocked. Puck's about loose behind the net. Sapino and Hanosek were fighting for it. Hanosek going back to fight for it again here with 30 seconds left in the period. Played through the neutral zone and fired in by Malm. Anderson might be the first one there. Laspa fighting with it. 18 seconds left. Played up off the boards, doesn't get out. Kept in, Keller. Malm fires, that one goes into the netting, and Arvid Malm is gonna want that one back. Because he definitely put that one skyward. And now Malm's gonna ask the referee of some sort of infraction. I'm not exactly sure what he's asking about, but 11 seconds left here in the first frame. Will now leave the faceoff just outside of the Meaford end, which should give them a chance to hopefully kill off the rest of this 11 seconds to go into the intermission, tied at zeros. Which you'd say against the 7-2 Rattlers, who are tied for technically third in the division. Pretty good work. Puck played back in, 5 seconds left, lifted back in the neutral zone. Nobody can fire, nobody can pick it up as Draper almost takes a tumble, and that will be the period. So 0-0 after one. Stalemate here in Meaford as the 7-2 Rattlers and the 2-3 Knights of Meaford go into the next 20 stuck at a tie, which again you would say is definitely an advantage there for the Knights of Meaford, who had very little chances, in my opinion, against the Rattlers netminder Oliver Balaz. But we'll see if the Knights of Meaford can come out in this next 20 and put a little bit more pressure on the Rattlers, who looked real quick in that first period. We'll see if they can keep up that pressure there, can the green shirts. So 0-0 after one. We'll be back with the second period here between the Rattlers and the Knights at the St. Vincent de Meaford Community Center on Rogers TV.
Carol Merton. Please join me for HealthLink, a program connecting home, community, and healthcare. Please join me and watch HealthLink on Rogers TV.
Jesse L. Martin is back.
Why crash a plane that half the passengers survive?
That's why you're here.
Why would somebody confess to a murder he didn't commit? Why get fancy with poison when you could just shoot the target? It doesn't make sense.
I hear people are irrational.
I was brought in because I know things about people.
Thank you, Professor.
I'm glad I was able to help.
The Irrational, all new, Mondays 10/9 Central on City TV or stream it on City TV Plus.
Welcome back to the Meaford and St. Vincent Community Center. GMHL hockey here in Meaford. The Meaford Knights and the Bradford Rattlers tied at 0 going into period number 2. Even though the Knights of Meaford were not able to get themselves on the scoreboard, a rather good period against the 7-2 tied for third place in the North Division Rattlers. Come in winning 5 of their last 6. The Knights of Meaford coming in off a win by way of the Bradford Bulls here in Meaford, but are only 2-3 on the year, so have a lot of games to make up on their compatriots here in Temiskaming and Bradford and etc. West Nipissing as well up there, as well as Ville Marie, so lots of teams ahead of them, but lots of games to make up to try to catch up as face-off tied up and won by the Rattlers. Through the neutral zone it goes and into the offensive zone for the Rattlers. Puck chopped away and puck now loose. Anderson trying to get through, still trying to get through, now taken away by Kalen Draper. Kalen Draper couldn't get through and now still kind of past the parcel there in the neutral zone by both teams. As it's dumped in. Keller. The first one there. Blake Keller gets it chopped off of his stick, and now Wade's going to go the other way, as it will be iced by the Knights of Meaford, and quickly to our first whistle of the second period. Face off now to the left of Nathan Deering. Tied up and taken now by the Knights of Meaford through the neutral zone. Angie Christensen trying to get a hold of it. Takes down his defenseman as I think they're going to call that. I'm not exactly sure. They call something for sure. As slow to get up there on the opposite end there is Pavel Rozanov. And I guess just a hand pass, so face-off inside the Rattlers' end. Wado loses the face-off. Fanned on the pass, though, there was Rozanov. Fake there by Siebert. Wado takes a shot there from Rozanov, and back now goes Legacy for Cody Gibbons. Gibbons off the boards to Alessandro Cepino. Puck chopped up in the air and taken in by Siebert. Siebert couldn't really get through Baxter, and now back behind the net goes Rozanov. Given away there in the neutral zone to Gibbons. Chopped in by Legacy. And back will go Siebert. Fired in there by the Rattlers. They look to be the first ones there, and they do. But they lose it just about immediately, and it's fired in by Alessandro Cepino. Cepino trying to get there, rimmed all the way around, and Cruteau is the first one there as Gibbons just fires from outside of the red line. No icing is called. As that puck gets through the neutral zone, barely, but DeMules takes it. Wado trying to find Luciano Cepino, but could not. And it's rimmed in as the change goes for the green shirts. Meaford now with a chance to kind of collect themselves. Quickly up the ice comes Cody Gibbons, got kind of handcuffed there and lost possession of the puck. Cruteau now will retrieve. Over for Wado. Wado up the boards and kind of tipped there by Luciano Cepino. Took a bump for his trouble, but DeMules trying to get it back to Cepino as it's lifted up and away. Cruteau across for Wado. Through the neutral zone, given away by Wado, but offside delayed, so nothing there for the green shirts. Borisov was a little too far in the offensive zone. Played through the neutral zone as Luciano Cepino dumps it in. DeMules giving chase. Won the race there was the Rattlers. Taken away, though, almost. Batted there by Caitlin Draper, but now played in by Stemper, and the Rattlers will go for another change. Almost mishandled there by that looked to be Savin. Savin now across for Cruteau. Gets it back for Mikhail Savin. Skips over his stick. Will it get out? It might. Still stuck there at the blue line. It does not. The Rattlers now into the middle. Puck still loose. They do keep possession somehow. They dump it right back in. Puck now in the corner and fired away by the Knights of Meaford. As Luciano Cepino was out there for a while, finally gets off. Cruteau up the boards for NG Christensen. Blocked off a couple bodies, couldn't get it there to Draper. Shot back in. Savin's got to go retrieve it. Savin and Cruteau have been out there for a while now as it goes right behind Cruteau, right behind Draper, and NG Christensen is the first one there. That shot blocked and steered away. Savin the first one there. Savin across for Cruteau. Cruteau up for NG Christensen, who's back for Mikhail Savin. Right through Savin. What a bounce! But he shot that one, saved by Deary, and it's clear. Still no change, though, for the defensive pairing as Savin and Cruteau as it's dumped back in. Cruteau should be the first one there. He is. Cruteau plays it around right to Keller. Not when you want to have your tired defensive pairing when Keller, Malm, and Anderson are on the ice, but dumped in by Hanasek as both defensemen go for a change. Also does Draper. The Rattlers now are trying to get away. Keller couldn't, but he's able to bat it around. Keller fending off Laspa. Saucer right into the point. Shot back for Anderson. Blake Anderson now fires that one, caught and fired away. Keller now back for Blake Anderson. Blake Anderson shot that one, saved by Deary, and that will come off its moorings, but it won't matter. Blake Keller to Blake Anderson there, and Anderson tried to shove it on the backhand, but couldn't get it through Nathan Deary. Offensive zone faceoff for the Rattlers. Tie up and won by the Rattlers as it's played back there for Jonas, who takes it all the way back there for Siebert. Siebert couldn't clear. Kept in. That shot saved there by Deary. Played up, kept in by Tyler Baxter. Baxter into the middle. Ekholm trying to get a hold of it. Nobody can get a hold of it. And Wado should be the first one there. He is, but he can't clear it. Stuck there at the half boards. Cepino comes to help out. Now Alessandro will get it out. Siebert Gets it in. Siebert, though, couldn't get to the litany of bodies. As the Rattlers take it the other way and dump it in, as Siebert gives him an extra check for his trouble. Fired up, not out. Ekholm retrieves. Ekholm went for the clear to come. He does get it, so Ekholm now plays it around. Nobody home. Change coming here for the Rattlers. Sapino back around. There for Jonas. Jonas for Waito, and Waito's going to take a little rush here. Waito leaves it back for Sapino, who is well behind him. Sapino wasn't really expecting it, so he turned on the gas, but couldn't get it over for Siebert. Now away will go the Rattlers. Stemper fakes the pass. Stemper shot. That one saved by Deary. Rebound shot. That one blocked by Gibbons and rammed all the way around, but not out. That shot deflected and fired away by the Knights of Meaford. I think that was Waito, who's been out there forever, and he'll have to stay now with the clearance and ice there by Waito. Definitely not what Tanner Waito had in mind, as he, Sapino, and well, actually both Sapinos, Luciano and Alessandro, all on the ice. The Gibbons and Legacy. Stemper against Luciano Sapino. Pushing back, Stemper. And it's one back there by the Rattlers, blocked though by Sapino, and they're all gonna go off for a change here as Waito trying to get through, not really able to, and the Rattlers will go back. Luciano Sapino now trying to fight for the puck. Almost given away though there by the Rattlers behind their net. Waito trying to find a way to get off the ice here, I would think. As Sapino, or as Demul's there, able to fight for enough where Waito feels comfortable enough to go off. That puck is fired. It goes sky high, blocked there by Gibbons right at the blue line. Lucky for Cody Gibbons, he plays it now in. Played all the way around. Luciano Sapino tried to get a hold of it, not really able to. Dumped back in though by Travieri. Puck still loose in the corner. Travieri could be the first one there. Gets hit for his trouble, but the puck though comes in front. That shot just goes wide for Demules. Gibbons fires, glove, whistle's gonna go, and who's getting the call here? It's an elbow going against, I think, the Rattlers? I think it is going against the Rattlers. I think. No, it is not. Luciano Sapino got the elbow. Wonder if the great Mark Perry can show me that again, because I'm not exactly sure how Sapino got the elbow. So Luciano Sapino gets 2 minutes for elbowing. So first power play here for the Bradford Rattlers. We'll see if this power play can get itself going. Lots of talented skaters here for the green shirts, so you'd expect they should be able to get something here with the power line of Anderson, Mulm, and Keller, with Greaves Strand on the point. Taken away and dumped back in there. Balaz leaves it for Greaves Strand. Anderson dumps it in. Mulm, the first one there, tried to play it back for Keller. Anderson pressuring and takes it away. Keller up for, or Anderson up for Keller. Played back for Keller. Blake Keller. Greaves Strand. Fired. That one saved. Rebound batted away. Played back down low. Blake Anderson behind the net. Mishandled it, and Blake Keller plays it back for Anderson. Anderson played it for Keller. Jumped over his stick. Strand now plays it back in. Anderson caught up with the ref, so Laspa got away. But not very far, but bad pass there as Greaves Strand couldn't get away as he'll go off now, and Pisty couldn't keep that one in. Keller spinning, passing, gives it away, and now Alessandro Sapino. Scott Demules with him. Sapino in the mules, and he tipped that one into the roof of the net, and Sapino not happy. He gave that pass well into the skates there of Demules. That was a great chance there for Meaford on the penalty kill. You saw there Alessandro Sapino got fended off pretty easily, and Kevin Demules, you saw there, hit right off his skate and went wayward. But Demules and Sapino stay on the ice. That shot fired and covered. Caught and covered by Deary. Another offensive zone face-off for the Rattlers. Second unit on the ice. Played back, that shot by Rozanov. Couldn't get that one on target. Stemper got 19 seconds left to work, right across the string there of the circles. That one fired away by Alessandro Sapino. Can he go for the change? Doesn't look like him or DeMule's will, as it's played right back for Cody Gibbons. Gibbons fires it right back, and it's going to go skyward into the Meaford bench as it went right for the backup netminder again. So that means the face-off will stay in the Knights of Meaford end. Lucky for them, there's only a couple of seconds left here on the power play for Bradford. Exactly 3 seconds. Excuse me, but back on the ice. I would have thought, came the thought unit, it does not. Looks like it's just regular line. So that puck is played back, and now the Rattlers got to retrieve here. And now away goes Kalen Draper. Draper fires, that one goes wayward. That one played across the neutral zone. Played around for NG Christensen, who gets labeled as he tried to get around. As Budney plays it around. Played across the ice now for Budney, and he'll skate it through. Budney into the middle, blocked as it went through for Legacy. Kept, though, by the Rattlers in the offensive zone. Looking for a pass up top. Looks like a minor's getting called against the Knights of Meaford. Who's getting it? And I think he pointed at Gibbons. And what's the call for? We'll see what they just called Cody Gibbons for. Never saw the signal, as Gibbons is going to go sit, and Gibbons can't believe it. So I'm going to have to wait for the great Fred Wallace to give me the deets on that one, as Gibbons is very frustrated with that minor that went against him. Because I don't think he really realized it was called against him in the end. So back come Anderson, Keller, and Mulm with Grieve Strand. With Kuxma. Grieve Strand down low for Keller, who just took a whack at it. Played across. Anderson's effort goes well wide, kept in by Thomas Grieve Strand. Mulm gets bumped off the puck, and the Mules will fire it away, and now go play a little bit of pressure there as Balas leaves it for Blake Keller. As played back in there by, looked to be Alessandro Sapino. Back through come the Rattlers. Anderson looking for Keller. Keller gets bumped and goes away. Mulm couldn't get the pass as he was the trailer. Now Grieve Strand skating his way in. Flip spots with Keller. Back up for Blake Keller. Keller leaves it for Thomas Grieve Strand. Left for Blake Anderson, through for Grieve Strand, goes all the way to his defensive partner technically, as Grieve Strand now back again. Keller shot, that one saved by Deary. And fired by Alessandro Sapino, but it might be a little too hot for the change, as Laspa's gonna go off, as DeMules plays a little bit of pressure there. DeMule, I think, is gonna go off here. He is, he's bagged. But now a chance here for the Rattlers. Tried to get through Jonas, couldn't. Puck still loose, taken away and fired away there by the Knights of Meaford. That's Alex Trevieri. Fake there by Balaz. Didn't fake Sapino one bit, who's to go for his change. It's an equipment violation against Cody Gibbons, so I assume that must be a mouth guard or lack thereof. So the Rattlers, with only 6 seconds left here in the power play, are about to go 0 for 2. So far on the day. That shot through some bodies, blocked in front. Played back in. Bud Zednick's trying to get through. He gets bumped again. Puck now 3-on-2 in favor of the Knights of Meaford. and played around for Legacy. Played through there for Luciano Sapino. It doesn't get there, and now a chance here for the Rattlers. That shot blockered away by Deary. Played up, and Darcy Lowe now trying to find a pass. Couldn't, but will get it out regardless. Puck now basically stopped just outside of the blue line. Now in back come the Rattlers. That shot through a body, saved there by Nathan Deary. Croteau technically blocked that shot. Well, he was blocking the vision of the netminder there. Croteau playing still a little bit of defense there. He's back still on the ice. Puck chipped away there by Trevieri. Is Lowe trying to get it back for Trevieri. Couldn't. Reeve Strand keeps it in, and it's dumped back in. Budney should be the first one there, but Legacy is going to play a little bit of pressure. Chipped in front, batted, and Deary will say thank you very much and covered up for a face-off. Whistle's going to go here. We take a look at the scoring leaders across the GMHL this season. You see a couple Temiskaming players, you see a couple West Nipissing players, you see a Ville Marie at the very bottom, and then you see some northern teams. Teams we shall not see here playing. I believe Durham does come here to Meaford. I'm 99% sure North York doesn't come here, which is probably a good thing for the Knights of Meaford, because I believe North York is still top of the South Division by quite a wide margin, might I add, as that puck is fired back in there by the Rattlers. Away go the Knights of Meaford, kinda. They played it away, but not real with possession. As now back in go the Rattlers. That was Budney, who really couldn't get through. Puck now away for Hanosek, who plays it up for NG Christensen. Just couldn't get away from Graves Strand. Thomas Graves Strand now, head full of steam. Thought about doing the 80s clapper there from just inside the blue line. Thought better of it, went back in. Now here comes Draper. Draper for N. Christensen. Touched it, didn't think about it. Now it's Hanosek. Milos and and Christensen a little too eager and could not believe that with the Knights of Meaford bench. So face-off just outside of the Rattlers' end, right in front of the Meaford bench. Change for everybody. Actually, they're going to flip dots. That's kind of surprising. Waito versus Blake Anderson. Top line versus top line. Sapino, Waito, Siebert. Sapino, that shot off a block. Couldn't get it on target. Alessandro tried to make another move and just couldn't get away. Now Sapino's going to get there first. Sapino leaves it, taken now by Blake Anderson. Anderson in front, taken there by Gibbons, who labels it into it. Looks like where the Zamboni comes out. Lucky there, because again, this Malm, Keller, Anderson line is dangerous. I know I've said it a lot tonight, but when they are the top three leading point getters, all with double digits already this season, and almost 10 games played for the Rattlers. I keep thinking of the Knights of Meaford only playing 5 games so far, but still having double digits already is rather impressive for a line. As Anderson, that shot saved by Deary, rebound whacked away, and away goes Sapino. What a pass for Tanner Waito. Waito fires, it's blocked, and it goes behind the net. Taken now there by the Rattlers, and away they go. Across for Anderson. Blake Anderson trying to get around Waito. He kind of does. Played back there for the defenseman, who could not get away from Sapino. Taken now by Cody Gibbons, who plays it forward there for Tanner Waito. Passes it through, and it's going to get to Blaze Siebert. Siebert coming down the right wing. That shot right into the chest there of Oliver Balaz, pardon me, and that's going to be a face-off back inside of the Rattlers' end. Face-off won by the Rattlers and fired away. They are also the first ones there, but now being fended off. There is, a little grab. Nothing looks to come of it. Rattlers, though, still with possession at the moment. Melanders plays it around, loses it away, and now DeMule's trying to get through Baxter. He does. DeMule's tried to center it, fanned on it, and taken away by Rozanoff. Does it get out? It does, just as Gaunt couldn't keep that one. And that's the first time I've seen Gaunt on the ice here tonight, number 44, Duncan Gaunt. as played around by Baxter. Haven't seen a whole lot of Baxter and Rozanoff in this second period. That's probably their top defensive pairing is Rozanoff and Baxter. But now away will come the Rattlers. Croteau trying to lay the body. That shot well wide. Nick goes right into the netting. That was Budzednik's right there, as you see. With 4:40 left in this second period. Still zeros on the board. As this period's been a lot more even than the first was in my estimation. I feel like the Rattlers had a lot more chances than the Knights of Meaford, but in this period, neither team really had any chances. At least any grade A chances. Both defenses done well now, grade A chance, and just couldn't get that one back to the forehand as the Knights of Meaford are gonna go the other way. Can they get it out? They cannot. Jonas got stopped. Passed across, that shot blocked and goes into the corner just about half boards as Jonas plays it back now for Laspa. Vilho Laspa, back for Matas Jonas. Back for Laspa. Vilho through the neutral zone, tipped in by Hanostek. It's gonna go on target, I think, and it's gonna be covered there as a little bump by the Knights of Meaford there right in front of the net. Wasn't on the netminder, it was on the defenseman coming back. Orekov. One back there by the Rattlers, who won a lot of face-offs here tonight in the offensive and defensive zone. Play back into the neutral zone. Draper now leaves it for Hanosek. Hanosek in, shot. That one just over the net. That was an absolute bullet. That just missed the net there of Oliver Balaz. As now back in come Keller, just tipped over. Laspa there to defend. Puck played across, trying to find that looked to be Mulm, but just couldn't get the pass there, and that's cleared out. Now getting through there are the Rattlers. Jonas stepped up. Orekov trying to get it back there from Mulm. Jonas now fighting for it. Back in. Draper gonna lift it up and at the Rattlers coaching staff. So that face-off again will stay inside the Meaford end. Not sure the Rattlers are gonna be happy with this type of performance here in Meaford when you look at the records and say the Rattlers have, doing the quick math in my head here, about, I think technically it's 5 extra games. No, that's a lie. It is 4 extra games with 5 extra wins. And again, 7-2. Backhander on the rebound. It goes wide. Deary got lucky there with the bounce as Alessandro Sapino plays it up. Grevestrand keeps it in, however. Legacy plays it all the way around for Siebert, who just got it out. Played up off the boards and dumped in by the Rattlers. The green shirts do retrieve it though after the tip. Waito stopped it, puck back in front, backhander, save, where's the puck? It's away as Cody Gibbons plays it back behind the net. Siebert leaves it for Tanner Waito. Waito for Alessandro Sapino. Away will go Alessandro. Trying to get around the defenseman of Grevestrand. Leaves it for Cody Gibbons. Fired into the slot. Nobody home for the white shirts. And back it will go for Legacy. Change a little bit there for the Knights of Meaford. Trevieri trying to make a break for it. Trevieri plays it around there for Siebert. He wasn't ready for it, and Siebert couldn't get there. Siebert might get the hack there. He doesn't, as it's just lifted back in there by Legacy. Played all the way around for Thomas Grevestrand, who chips it forward. Ekholm trying to get through. Ekholm, nice move. That shot from an odd angle goes wide, and it should clear itself, and it does. Baxter. Rozanoff quickly up the ice. Passed in front, but blocked before it even got there. That pass in front, that shot saved, and Nathan Deary makes another one. I mean, Nathan Deary has done everything he's needed to in this one. Deary got both wins for the Knights of Meaford so far this season in his 4 appearances. He's 2-1 with a record. .888 save percentage, well up tonight so far. We'll see if it continues here with 1:42 left in this second stanza. Face-off tied up and won by the Rattlers. But Zednik centering pass, that one blocked in front, rebound, Gekholm couldn't get it fired. He had an opening, just couldn't get the puck fired. But Zednik centering pass, gets it there, puck taken away though, beautiful job there by the Knights of Meaford, and away they go. Might be offside, it is offside. As Luciano Sapino couldn't keep possession. And the Mules couldn't stay onside once Luciano lost possession. So face-off just outside of the Rattlers' end here. Interesting way these two lines have matched up here, the Malm, Anderson, Keller line with the Draper, Hanosek, and NG Christensen line. NG Christensen now plays it through the middle, and it just gets out. Kuxma. For Anderson, who fires it, blocked by Hank Christensen. It goes absolutely nowhere. Puck still being fought for there at the red line. Hanosek stops the puck, and NG Christensen, who Hanosek got caught in the mouth. No whistle. Gloves and stick on the ice there for poor Milos Hanosek. A big hit there by Luciano Sapino. Fresh out of the box. Glove gets fired away. That's going to be a minor. Alessandro Sapino couldn't get the puck fired. Hits the net minor. Luciano Sapino's going to get fought for here as Draper couldn't defend his guy. And uh-oh. And Wado fighting the referee here. Not sure what the minors are going to be here as poor Oliver Balanes got kind of caught there by Alessandro Sapino, who's now got a hold of somebody there in the corner. Poor Milos Hanosek didn't even get a call there on that high stick that caught him right in the jaw. And with the way he reacted, you had to have expected he got caught with something. So we'll see how the minors shake out here. As a glove of Milos is still on the ice there in the corner. So we'll see who goes and picks that up. As the referees figure out all these minors. Keller going to the box. Draper going to the box. Again, until the other guy is in the box right there for the for the Rattlers. Wait, they sent somebody to the locker room? 38 seconds left here. They're gonna send Blake Keller to the dressing room. If this is a game misconduct, that is costly, as Milos Hanosek is also going off. This for injury purposes, as he obviously got caught right in the nose. As it looks like Richard Kuxma is also in the box here for the Rattlers. Draper, the only one in the box right now for the White Shirts. So we'll see how these penalties shake out here with 38 seconds left. Talking now, the referees are two. The Rattlers, I'll say de facto captain in Tyler Baxter, quickly came over to the Knights of Meaford. At least representative, once they started talking to Baxter, that was Tanner Wado, who's wearing an A on his shirt. And there's a 4 on the board against the Rattlers, with both teams having only one guy in the box. So obviously Keller got something. I assume it's just a unsportsmanlike conduct, and they sent him to the locker room early for penalty purposes, not the game purposes, because if that is a game to Blake Keller, that is a massive loss for the Rattlers here in a game that they have struggled to get offense in, as you can tell by the scoreboard. Meaford starts off, as I might hear the penalties here from Fred Wallace first. Before I announce the lines, I do tell a lie. So it's Jonas Wados, Luciano Sapino, Cody Gibbons, and I can't tell who number 11 is because I don't have him on my sheet, so sadly number 11 is nameless. As that puck is fired, not out, now is. Jonas stops it. Now the penalties are being announced. Draper gets roughing. Kuzma. And you got 2 minors, 1 unsportsmanlike, 1 roughing, which is why it's 4-minute power play for the Knights of Meaford. Puck still loose in the slot and covered up there by Balaz, as with 10 seconds left here in the period, the Knights of Meaford have maybe 1 or 2 more chances here if they can win this faceoff. Malm and Anderson come on. Waito with the faceoff for the Knights of Meaford, loses it, and it's fired away by the Rattlers, and that will probably be the period. Deary comes out to play it, gives it off to Gibbons, and Anderson's there to play it, sorta, and that will be the period. So double zeros, we go into the third, and potentially final period, as the Bradford Rattlers, the 7-2 Bradford Rattlers, the tied for third in the North Division Bradford Rattlers, are still looking for their first goal against the 2-3 Knights of Meaford. Of all the scorelines you would have thought after 40 minutes of play, 0-0 I don't think would have been a top 10 guess coming into this one. But Knights of Meaford doing a great job defensively, and Nathan Deary doing a great job in net, has kept this game a stalemate as we go into the third and potentially final period here in Meaford at the St. Vincent and Meaford Community Center as we get ready for the third period here on Rogers TV.
My Uncle Cheney was one of over 150,000 Indigenous children that were taken to residential schools between the 1800s and 1996. My uncle ran away from school wanting to get home to his mom and dad, and sadly he didn't make it and died of exposure. When Gord Downey found out about my late Uncle Cheney's story, he wrote Secret Path, a series of poems that became an album, then a graphic novel, a documentary, and a concert. Gord met my family, and together we formed the Gord Downey and Cheney Winjack Fund. Together we are sharing Secret Path and other reconciliation resources with legacy schools, setting up legacy spaces across Canada, and hosting events like Secret Path Week to inspire all Canadians to engage in reconciliation. Before he left us, Gord asked us all to do something.
You're gonna figure it out.
Will you join us? Together we can make Canada a better place.
Paradise!
Thursdays on City TV.
I'm feeling anxious, a little nervous.
Tanner's so hot.
He's cute.
He is really cute.
It's hot. Everyone's coupled up. Damn.
I'm not trying to betray you.
She took a big-ass samurai sword and just drove it through my heart.
That is some immature seriously.
I mean, that's paradise, you know?
Bachelor in Paradise. All new. Thursdays, 9, 8 central on City TV. Or stream it on City TV Plus.
Where's the buzzer? Welcome back. Final 20, at least alleged final 20 of the night. Third period between the Knights of Meaford and the Bradford Rattlers here at the St. Vincent and Meaford Community Center. GMHL hockey. The Rattlers somehow have not been able to find the back of the net. Again, winning 5 of their last 6. 7-2, tied for third in the North Division. Meaford won their last game against the Bradford Bulls. 2-3 on the year. Looking for their second win in a row at home. Ironically, second straight win against a Bradford team. Again, they beat the Bulls a week ago. As you see there again, the North Division standings, Temiskaming and Bradford tied for third with 14 points. West Nipissing and Ville Marie tied for first place with 15 points. You see Meaford in last place, but have a lot of games to make up there on basically everybody, especially Sanitaire, who've already played 12 games this year. 12! Meaford's got half of those games played already. So they're going to be coming very quickly throughout this season as Meaford make up the games. That pass errant and taken away there by Rasanov. Played all the way back. Balaz almost mishandled it, stopped it for Tyler Baxter and said, I'm going to get the hell out of the way as Baxter fired that one well long as Derry will stop it. Many Meaford bodies. Again, it is a power play for the Knights of Meaford coming into this period. They've already wasted about 30 seconds, make that 40 seconds of it as N.G. Christensen trying to make it in. That shot saved there by Balaz. Shot back in by Siebert, and that puck is fired away. Derry stops it for Jonas. Ekholm putting a little bit of pressure on, played around for Alessandro Sapino. Sapino plays it back for Jonas, who almost mishandles it, fires it way too far there for Hanosek, but right back to Jonas it goes. Matas Jonas mishandled it again, and the Rattlers will now waste some more time. That pass, kind of a shot, kind of a pass. That puck's dying all over the ice due to the new flood as it's fired back in for Alessandro Sapino. Minute 50 left in the power play. The two separate minors called against Blake Keller at the end of the second period. 38 seconds left to be exact in the second period. Gibbons fires it in. Left back, Luciano Sapino couldn't get it steered on target and fired away as Vilho Laspa goes tracing as Derry will play it to him. Vilho Laspa, left back there for Tanner Waito. Waito fired to absolutely nobody. Malm trying to get away, now played back to Blake Anderson, who will just skate around with it and choose some more clock. Definitely not been the start to the period you would have hoped there for the white shirts. Waito. Up the boards, tipped in there by number 11. Rimmed around, Gibbons stopped it, not for long. Anderson will take it away. Anderson fires it right into Waito's chest, who blocks it and sends it down. Waito for Cody Gibbons. Gibbons trying to keep a hold of it, couldn't get through Rozanov, and he'll just fire it in. Will Pavel Rozanov. Luciano Sapino. 40 seconds left here on the power play for the Knights of Meaford before they get back Keller. Luciano couldn't get through. Neither could Gibbons. Ekholm takes it away. N.G. Christensen now around the neutral zone. N.G. Christensen blocked by Rozanov and fired away again. Bouncing puck as stopped by Derry for Matis Jonas. N.G. Christensen now. Maximilian fanned on the pass. Left for Jonas by accident. Jonas will just fire it around. Ballas, let that one go through. As that will be the end of the power play as Keller jumps immediately on and then off for the change as that 4-minute power play for the Knights of Meaford goes nowhere. I think that would technically count as 0 for 3 now, are the Knights of Meaford on the man advantage. Played across the neutral or defensive zone. Hanosek is the first one there. Plays it back in for Siebert. Siebert couldn't get a hold of it. Kind of a makeshift line here for the Knights of Meaford with it looking to be Trevieri, Siebert, and Hanosek. Third, second, and first line all on the ice together as Hanosek will go off now. Played around there by the Rattlers. Budney played it up. Conks. Couldn't get a hold of it. DeMules now gonna play it back, gives it away. Chance here for the Rattlers. They almost fanned on it. They do fan on it, and where is the puck? It's behind the net and fired around and away. Rozanov played across. As Legacy through the middle for Trevieri. Alex Trevieri, nice move. Trevieri, centering pass, blocked in front though by a sprawling Arvid Malm. And now Rozanov into the offensive zone, the defenseman going on the rush. Centering pass doesn't get there. Arvid Malm now trying to pass it back in front. Ken Anderson now plays it back for Rozanov. Stops halfway there, and the Knights of Meaford should clear. Don't clear. Now Anderson right across the line for Baxter. Baxter shot out one, saved by Derry, but got through him. Malm back to the point. Baxter, that one shot blocked by his skate. Rozanov now, that shot blocked again by his skate. Rozanov fires it into the netting, and it was out of play. The faceoff will go now just outside or just inside of the Knights of Meaford end. We'll figure it out here. And back inside the Knights of Meaford end. Stemper versus Waito. Tie up. Fighting for it. Waito kicks it to Alessandro Sapino, tips it up and away. Back in it goes. Played around for Laspa. Up and out. Waito couldn't really get a hold of it and played back by the Rattlers. Baxter. Taking their time right now are the Rattlers. Waito blows a tire and now away will go Borisov. Borisov breaks it in, but a little too eager. There was a Rattler. I'm not sure if it was Stemper or Nagumanov, but it's offside regardless. So face-off now just outside of the zone as that line change will go for both sides. Melander versus Draper in the dot, won by Draper. Ng Christensen now played around the defenseman. He's gonna go get on his bike. Can he be the first one there? He cannot be, but he's still fighting for it. Being fended out by a couple green shirts, and now the puck should get out, and it does. Kalen Draper chops it, and Croteau should be the first one. He is. Croteau fighting for it, trying to get around. Pushes his offender away. As it goes back into the corner, fired across for Croteau, who just kind of whack on it. Hanosek now will just play it out of the defensive zone. Melander now trying to get around Draper. Kind of does as, coming in for the hit. There was Savin. Back again go the Rattlers. But Zedniks through the neutral zone, through a couple of sticks, whacked away. Dump back in all the way around, and nobody home there for the Knights of Meaford, so Bezedniks is wide open. Now have a couple white shirts there. Savin kicks it. Doesn't go very far. Now gets to Luciano Sapino, pardon me. Savin now trying to play it back. Whacked around again, and Sapino should get possession, and he does, and plays it all the way back there into the defensive zone for Michel Croteau. Held now by Legacy. Bastian Legacy plays it up off the boards, and now away will come the Knights of Meaford. Luciano Sapino trying to make a break for it. Couldn't get through the two defensemen. Played into the corner, or played in front of the net. Puck will get blowed, and some extra whack for his trouble there was the Knight of Meaford that played the puck right in front of the net, and that would be Kevin Demules. So face-off back for the Knights of Meaford. As Deary and Balaz have both been great in net for their two sides. Deary for the Knights of Meaford and the Rattlers with Balaz. Alessandro Sapino against Arvid Malm. Tie up and won by Malm, but Siebert there in the back line trying to take that puck away. Now Blake Anderson for Arvid Malm, who will fly up the ice. Arvid Malm trying to find Keller, but stopped to make sure he wasn't offside. Waito play it around for Siebert, who's the only one there. Siebert fired through, that whack down. That's gonna be a high stick against Alessandro Sapino, so we'll see where they put that face off. It's gonna be back in the Knights of Meaford end. Normally it's been the Ng Christensen, Draper, and Hanosek line that's matched up with the Malm, Anderson, and Keller line, but now it's going to be the Sapino, Siebert, and Waito line. Waito now with possession. Tanner breaking it in, trying to get around a couple green shirts. Played back in for Tanner Waito behind the net. 12 minutes left here in the third period. Played up to the defenseman, right through Cody Gibbons it goes, and played across for Bastian Legacy, who got that puck airmailed by him, and now a chance here for the Rattlers. Anderson, a cross shot, scores! Arvid Malm finally finds the back of the net, and the Rattlers get the first breakthrough of the game. Yeah, felt like that rush was a little different there for the Rattlers as Arvid Malm's gonna pump up the bench. As you see right there, that puck airmailed by Legacy. And then right there, Blake Anderson's got both options in the middle, right through Keller to the wide open Arvid Malm, who makes it 1-0 Rattlers. Now the Knights of Meaford have really got to press now, down by 1 with 11:51 left in the third period. Tie up, and now Hanosek plays it in. NG Christensen now backhanded. That one flutters through the blue paint. Stemper gets it out. Jonas gives it away. Chance now. That shot goes over the net. Play it around. Jonas now leaves it. Hanosek should have a chance to play it. He does, and it's out. Kalen Draper now for NG Christensen. Just couldn't keep it. And now Stemper's going to lose it to Draper, it looks like. And that actually doesn't happen as it's fired over the net there by the Rattlers. Laspa takes it away. Hanosek through the defensive zone as NG Christensen's right there to fight for it. Maximilian now held against the boards by Stemper. Hanosek there to fight for it as well, 2-on-2. Hanosek going at it, but Borisov and the Knights of Meaford take it away as they're going to go for a change here as now Matas Jonas will take it in, loses it. Chance now for Ekholm. Ekholm being chased by Laspa. That shot saved by Nathan Deary. Trevieri now. Played through just out there for Alex Trevieri. Trying to get through there was Melander. Taken away by Savin. As Trevieri now just could not get through, and now away will go the Rattlers. And that's going to be a hack down for Croteau, and it's going to be a trip against the defenseman there as a little worse for wear off the trip there. Is Semil Lutfallen there, as you see Croteau kind of blatant trip there, so he'll set for 2 or less now will Michel Croteau, and we'll see if the Bradford Rattlers can double their lead. Back out comes the top power play unit. Malm, Anderson, Keller, Kuzma, and Baxter. Baxter. Back down for Anderson. Or back down for Keller, pardon me. Baxter. For Keller, that shot saved. Puck loose. Derry got it, and we'll get the face-off. Anderson against Alessandro Cepino. One back by Anderson. Baxter leaves it for Keller. Back for Tyler Baxter. Pass the parcel with Keller. Kind of went by Baxter as he plays it down. That's Kuzma. Therefore, it looks to be Anderson. Back for Kuzma. Anderson. Centering pass. Kuzma got it. Baxter. Kuzma really couldn't handle that one as he'll play it down for Anderson. Anderson still trying to fend off there Darcy Lowe. Kuzma walking in, shot. That one goes wide. Rebound! Scores! Baxter with the hot bounce, or pardon me, Blake Anderson with the hot bounce. Makes it 2-0 Rattlers here with 9:13 left. You see right there, just hot bounce off the boards and not much the netminder Nathan Deary can do with that one. And it's now a 2-0 lead for the Rattlers here. And again, it is on the power play, mind you, but still the line of Malm, Keller, and Anderson. As now the Knights of Meaford have really got a chase here as the Malm, Anderson, and Keller line stay on the ice. So does Baxter. The only fresh skater on the ice is Baxter's normal defensive partner in Pavel Rozhanov. That shot saved there. That was Anderson with another rocket. That one saved by Deary. Keller plays it into the middle. Another shot, save, rebound, batted away, and that was Mullen with the second effort. As that one fired through the neutral zone, kicked there by Fullen, and that should now force the faceoff back. I'm not sure they're going to force that faceoff as Fullen touched it in the neutral zone and kind of put his foot towards it and kicked it technically into his bench. So faceoff coming just outside of the Rattlers' end. Knights of Meaford. Oh, never mind. NG Christensen was way far out. I was surprised where NG was, but now Draper couldn't get that one out. Ekholm now pounces on the giveaway. That shot over the net, rebound high off the boards, and not a whack on it. Hanosek, another misplay there by the Knights of Meaford in the defensive zone. Matches Jonas now also mishandles it. Gets it back, however, and NG Christensen will now play it through. Hanosek, Milos trying to get through, not able to, and now rimmed around by the Rattlers, who have seemingly got all the momentum now here with the 2 goals. Jonas, stick flying away there, Ekholm. Flipped up and out. Hanosek played a bit of pressure. Whistle's gonna go here. And they're gonna, I'm not sure what the call is there. Oh, they're sending 2. But Fullen's gonna go off for Slash. And who's the other one they're gonna send? I guess Hanosek? Looks like Milos Hanosek's gonna go sit for 2 or less. Well, it will be a full 2 with the double minors being offsetting. So 5-on-5 we will stay here with 8:01 left in the third and what looks like final period here at the St. Vincent de Meaford Community Center. As Balaz is now talking to the referee. Face off inside the Rattlers' end. Top line versus top line. Balm versus Sapino. Alessandro wins that faceoff. That shot blocker down. What a rocket by Legacy. Kept in. Siebert can fire. Puck still loose. Siebert shot. Save. Rebound. Scores! Blaze Siebert. 2-1. Siebert whacked at it. Sapino whacked at it. Waito whacked at it, and Siebert finally gets the Knights of Meaford on the board, and we'll see if the Siebert effort will spark something here for the White Shirts with 7:52 left in the third period. That puck fired in front, taken away, and Rozhanov rips it in. Legacy trying to get away, not able to. Sapino walks his numerical counterpart. Now here comes Siebert again. Siebert fires that one, deflected into the netting, so that should force a face-off inside of the Bradford end, and it will, right off of the stick of Pavel Rozhanov. So you tell me there's a chance, as now it's going to be Luciano Sapino Draper, or that is Luciano Sapino, Draper, and N. Christensen. It's not Milos Hanosek in the penalty box. So they got to switch up the line mate here of the arguably first /1A, 1B line there with the other Sapino brother line. As Luciano loses the faceoff off the tie-up there by Stemper, pardon me, that shot, NG Christensen puts that one wide. Kalen Draper played back in for Maximilian. Maximilian trying to get it back to Luciano Sapino. Sapino fighting for it now in the corner with NG Christensen. That puck is going to go out to the point and be taken away. That puck center taken away. Baxter thought about playing it. He can't because Luciano Sapino got a full head of steam. Sapino trying to get around Baxter. Played back in. Laspa will retrieve it just inside the blue line. Laspa fires. That one, I think, was saved there by the netminder, but it got through him regardless. That puck fired. It goes sky high, and Laspa should play it, and he does. Matis Jonas. Back for Vilho Laspa. Back for Jonas. The Knights of Meaford off the boards. DeMules tips it in, who gets drilled by Rozanov, and the whistle's going to go as Croteau went to defend here, as it went in with the number 11, and Croteau again's going to start skating towards them and ask the question here. As Pavel Rozanov there with the check as the puck went over the blue line there for DeMules. And the referee's trying to figure here what's going on. And they're going to, I think they're going to tee up Sapino here as Alessandro will skate away finally. What's going on here? 6:26 left here in the third period. 2-1 in favor of the Rattlers. All 3 goals scored in this third period. Blake Anderson, Arvid Malm for the Rattlers. Blaze Siebert for the Knights of Meaford. Faceoff's going inside the Knights of Meaford end. As the Mules, and they're gonna tee him up as Kevin DeMules just costed his team a minor. And the Knights even got to be careful here because they might get a second tee, which will make it a 5-on-3. So went from an offensive zone face-off for the Rattlers to a power play for the Bradford Rattlers as Kevin DeMules got teed up. Wait, are they not going to give Kevin DeMules the minor? What in the world's going on here? I feel like we're playing charades, Mark. I'm talking to the great Mark Perry, my producer. I'm wondering where these fingers are coming from, Mark. Is it 2 words or 3 words? I'm surprised Fred Wallace hasn't started playing Jeopardy yet here at the Meaford and St. Vincent Community Center. And I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. Because DeMules is back in the bench. Face-off back in the offensive zone for the Rattlers. We're all confused, and back to hockey we go with 6:26 left in the third period. All I can say is, Keller off the face-off win. Batted away and it goes out. Kuzma fighting for it, not able to get away. Played back into the defensive zone. Croteau fired through. Trevieri couldn't get away. Back for Baxter. Baxter almost got pickpocketed, and it's fired back in there by the Rattlers. Croteau around for his defensive partner, Mikhail Savin. Savin board played himself a little bit there and played back there for Michel. Michel flipped up, blocked by Arvid Malm. Malm trying to fight for it. Taken now by the other goal-scoring Anderson, but given right back to the Knights of Meaford. Up the boards it goes and tipped out. Malm back for Rozanov. The neutral zone and taken by Savin. Both teams playing a little past the parcel here with the puck. It's Mikhail Savin. Back for Michel Croteau. Batted and taken now by the Rattlers. And a big collision there between 3 players technically. As a whistle's gonna go. Are they gonna send Croteau? Oh, they're gonna send I don't have 2 for the Rattlers. They're gonna send him off. I'm not sure for what. 5:22 left in this third period. What's this minor gonna be for? Let's see. As Anderson and Keller are both standing there, the Blake to Blake connection are talking to the referee here and are probably as confused as I am up here in the press box. I still haven't seen a signal yet. As Luciano Sapino's talking to the referee. I guess no minor call. He just told him to get off the ice. Again, just all I can say is As now it'll be Draper, Hanosek, and NG Christensen against the Melander, Ekholm, but Zednik's line. As Legacy now off the faceoff win by Kalen Draper. We'll go back into the defensive end. NG Christensen through the defensive zone and away he'll go. He just chopped it, not really far. Ekholm now, breaking it in, trying to get around Legacy. He does! Just got the shot away, but not on target. Lost his stick there was the netminder. Derry, that shot tipped in front and goes wide. Ekholm now passes it back around. Played by the Knights of Meaford, not out though. Cody Gibbons can't get through Melander. Melander plays it back down. Legacy the first one there. Fanned on the pass. Ekholm pressuring now with possession. Played back. Gibbons not gonna have to pressure Ekholm. 4:23 left. Knights Meaford gotta find a goal here to tie up this game. Melander skating around. Melander shot, gloved, and Derry made it look easy. Face off to the left of Nathan Derry. Won by the Knights of Meaford. Siebert up off the boards over lots of players. Anderson kind of got caught up there with Alessandro Sapino, and it's an offside against Blake Keller. As again, the Malm, Keller, and Anderson line are back on the ice. You gotta wonder here with 4:01 left, what time will the netminder Nathan Deary be pulled by the Knights of Meaford? Sapino versus Malm. Alessandro wins the faceoff. Back to Matas Jonas through the neutral zone, giving away to Blake Anderson. Back in front for Anderson from Keller, couldn't get it there. Blocked by Jonas, recovered. Up now for Alessandro Sapino. He's not gonna take a little skate. Trying to get around Keller. Gets around Keller, gets around Anderson, can't get around Arvid. Back for Keller. Keller waiting for reinforcements. Pass was going back outside the blue line, but got blocked by the Knights of Meaford, and they'll play it all the way back. As Razanoff plays it all the way around. Wado trying to whack it out. Wado still got possession of it. Wado gives it off to Siebert, and Sapino gets pushed away. Razanoff now waiting. Kept possession. Given away, though, to Legacy. Sapino whacks it in. Siebert's going to have to go pressure it now, it looks like. Lift it up and might get Blake Keller. Keller couldn't whack it down, but Keller does get there. Keller will wait now for some reinforcements and probably go for a change like his line mates. Legacy. Trying to get away from Melander. He does. Melander through Siebert. So back again will go Legacy. Jonas trying to get through his harasser. Does get it to Kalen Draper. Nice move by Draper with one hand, but couldn't get through the second defender. Puck still loose. Draper plays it back. Legacy plays it through the middle. Nobody home, and now back will go Kuzma. Back for Baxter. 2:30 left in this period. Still needing a tying marker are the Knights of Meaford. Lazy there by Cody Gibbons, gives it away. Centering pass right through one stick. Malm stays on the ice and crosses the blue line, so they're going to have to retreat. Baxter. Razanoff. Baxter. Played up for Malm, who tips it in. Keller going to pressure. Jonas fighting against that numerical counterpart. Keller comes away with it. Keller fighting through lots of white shirts. Hanosek finally takes it away, but now tied up. Keller goes down on top of the puck, and he's down in a heap. Are they going to call Hanosek for that? They are, and that may be the game. Milos Hanosek for a cross check. as Keller is slow to get up. And they're going to send Hanosek to the dressing room. As again, Keller now to his feet. As he skates off. It's just a 2, so I'm surprised they sent Hanosek to the dressing room because they could score and he'd come back on the ice, but obviously there now is no chance for that. I guess Milos will beat the traffic out of the Meaford and St. Vincent Community Center, serving the penalty. Looks to be Darcy Lowe with the penalty killer. So now the Knights are going to find a tying marker. Misclick there on the board, I assume they're up in the press box. As the Knights of Meaford really need to find a way here on the penalty kill, but Rattlers can really just chew clock here and kind of play past the parcel in their own end. But now Keller with the rush. Keller trying to get around last, but couldn't turn the corner. Played up top for Baxter. Baxter back for Keller. Keller at the blue line. Baxter, Tyler, slapper, that one saved. Puck dies and taken there by Alessandro Supino. NG Christensen trying to get around. He kind of does, but has to go back into the check, and it's taken away there by Malm. Under a minute to go now in the period. Arvid Malm, and offside is the call. Mighty late was out whistle, but finally it came. And it was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty? Interesting. So face off, timeout taken by the Knights of Meaford. So with 50.6 seconds left here in the third period, Rattlers up 2-1 with a power play. The Knights of Meaford have got to find a way here. Down a player. You got to expect that Deary will stay in the net for the rest of this game, regardless. But right now the line looks to be Draper, Legacy, I think that is, oh, it's actually Cody Gibbons. So it's Cody Gibbons, Luciano Supino, Draper, and Legacy. Oh, no, Gibbons goes off. Luciano goes off. Alessandro comes on, and who's the last one to go? And it looks to be NG Christensen. So it is NG Christensen, Luciano Supino, Draper, and Legacy. So 3 forwards, 1 defenseman out for the Knights of Meaford. We'll see if Deary gets pulled, but possession goes back for the Rattlers. Rosanov out for Ekholm. Ekholm has a chance to rush, passed across, got blocked there by Legacy. Hit there by Supino, got caught up, but now back in, chopped away though by the Knights of Meaford. Now here comes NG Christensen. He's got a chance. Rosanov fighting with him. Puck comes loose. NG Christensen can't pick it up, and away will go the Rattlers. Pulled goalie though for the Knights of Meaford. 5-on-5 now. Draper blocked it. Back for Legacy. They got 15 seconds left. They got to move quick to the white shirts. Legacy through the middle. Luciano Supino chopped it in. NG Christensen can't get through for Alessandro. Played back for Legacy. 5 seconds left. They're going to have to fire here from the neutral zone. Tipped in, and that will be the game. Oh, and now NG Christensen and Lut Fullen having a little bit of a showing match there at the end of the game. As that is the final. 2-1, Bradford Rattlers over the Knights of Meaford. All 3 goals scored in the third period. Arvid Malm, Blake Anderson for the Rattlers. Blaze Siebert finally got the Knights of Meaford on the board, but it was a little too late. As now the Knights of Meaford moved to 2-4 on the season, while the Bradford Rattlers moved to 8-2 on the season and have a chance, or now are in sole possession of first place in the GMHL North division with some games still to be played, of course, across the division by Ville Marie and West Nipissing in particular. Well, that'll be here for us from the Meaford and St. Vincent Community Center. For myself, Spencer Byers, Mark Perry, Daryl Van Slack, the producers here. Thank you so much for taking us in here today, and we'll see you next Thursday for some more Knights of Meaford hockey here on Rogers TV.
Due to the length of the preceding program, we now join the regularly scheduled program already in progress.
You have a lot of different samples, but this Go brand, we have tons of samples of the different types of proteins available for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That makes it easier for a pet owner to try out which works best.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So we've seen a lot of the dog food. Can you show us some cat food?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go over to the cat food section, guys.
Awesome.
Great.
So this is our cat food section. We have 2 aisles of cat food, and we have a lot of the same brands as we do in the dog food. As you can see, we have the Go again, and we have the Open Farm again. We also have some other different brands here as well. Did you have any questions about the cat food?
Does the Open Farm have the raw and dry mix like the same with the dog food?
We do have that. So we do up here, again, have the freeze-dried raw stuff. Then we have some of the kibbles. And then at the bottom, we have the raw mix as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So my cat loves its treats. So I know some food has treats mixed in them. Do you have those as well, where the treat is mixed in with the food?
A lot of times we sell the toppers so that you could put that on top of the food or mix that in with the food to make it a little bit more palatable or more flavorful for your cat. Another brand I just wanted to quickly mention is the Honest Kitchen. This brand is really great because it's dehydrated food. So you actually just add water into the food and then it will mix up into something that it can eat, which is really great for cats or even dogs that don't have really good teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's quick and easy, so that's great.
Wow.
Yeah. You can also mix it with the bone broth if you prefer to make it have a little bit more flavor.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Nice. That's really cool.
Oh, wow. So my cat also loves canned food. Do you have a section of canned food?
Yeah, so let's go over there. Over this way, we do have our cat litter very quickly. And around the corner, we have more dry food as well as our wet food.
Oh my goodness.
We have a huge lineup of wet food here, which is really popular for the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
And again, I see your sales sign. I feel like it's just throughout the store. You guys have great deals.
Yeah, we always have tons of sales going over. We have every month, we have monthly deals. We have weekly grooming flyers, which we'll get into a bit later when I show you the grooming section. And we also have different other weekly specials and over the weekends. We're actually doing a little promo for Halloween over this weekend.
oh, exciting.
Nice.
So is this the same as with the dog food where you have the rewards program where you can buy so many bags of cat food and you get rewards as well?
For the dry foods, again, we have the different reward programs depending on which brand. So we have, for example, the buy 12, get 1 free, or again, in our vet diet brand, the buy 10, get 1 free. For the cans, we don't have the same frequent buyer. However, we do have the promos all the time. Like you buy 3 and you can get 1 for free.
Nice.
That's awesome. I love that you have the different packaging as well. Sometimes it's easier to store when they're not all in cans. So that's great.
There's also like the little pouches there, which is a little easier to store for you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Well, thank you so much for showing us around in the different foods you guys have. And maybe after break, we can go see your grooming section.
Perfect. That would be awesome.
Great.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Welcome back. We're here in Wren's Pets with Caitlin in their grooming section. Now, do you guys offer grooming personally?
Unfortunately, in store, we do not do grooming, but we pretty much have everything here that you would need to groom your own pets.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, so starting over here, we have our gallon-sized shampoos, really great for groomers. A lot of them use the dilution, so they're gonna last for a while. And we also have, if we go further over, some of the shampoos that are better for the individual at-home use. Did you have any questions about any of those, or did you want to smell any of them?
This one looks really good. Coconut and lime.
Shed control.
Delicious.
I see luxury 2-in-1, moisturizing.
Oh, that smells really good.
Yeah, and they have a lot of specialized needs, a lot of great brands, and they smell amazing.
I see you have Burt's Bees. I'm a big Burt's Bees fan, so I want to smell what this looks like. And Tearless for puppies. Look. Oh, that's
so
cute. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
And Nature Aid. I know I use that for myself sometimes for...
Yeah, so there's...
So you use dog shampoo for yourself sometimes?
I do, Tiffany.
Nice.
Yes,
That's how you get those curls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a lot of really great brands here and a lot of really great grooming sales. As I told you before, we do have different grooming sales that come every single week for different product. And as well here you can see a lot of our great brands, not just for shampoos, also conditioners and detanglers. And then if we follow through, we can come see some of the different blades that we have available.
Oh, wow. So you offer clippers and scissors and anything you could need to want to groom your pet yourself.
Yes.
Or for a groomer that wants to restock their own supply. That's great.
Yes, so we have tons of great brands here. Lots of great brands for the clippers and as well for the different blades. And if you have any questions, we have a groomer in-house here, Carol, who can answer any of your grooming needs. So you can help you find the equipment that you would need to groom your own pet.
And I noticed behind you offer even the grooming tables.
Yes, we also sell the grooming tables. We have this low grooming table, which is amazing because it goes up and down. Or as well, we do have two of the other cheaper ones that you could choose from, which are great height for you to put your pets on and groom your pet.
Yeah.
Is this a dryer?
Yes, that is a dryer that we sell.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I see on your display here, you can return the items in 30 days.
Yes, we do have a 30-day return policy on most all of our products here. As long as the packaging is good and everything, you have your receipt, we can do an exchange or refund. And we're really open to trying to make sure that we meet your pet's needs. So we make sure that we try to find the best product for you and your pets.
Now, do the grooming products also come with the rewards program too, or is that just on sale basis?
So there's no frequent buyer program on it. However, you can still collect points on every single purchase made in store if you have a Wren's Rewards account with us.
Oh, so you have a points program too?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
That's really cool.
Yes. Points. Awesome. Yeah. I see you have a Halloween backdrop over there. Is that for us to come in and take pictures with our pets?
Yeah, that's so you can come on in anytime, bring your pets in and take a picture. Come on over and see.
That's so cute. Do you offer Halloween costumes as well?
Yeah, we do actually. Let's go over and check them out.
Awesome.
Keep saying awesome. Just over here, we have our Halloween section. This is our Halloween costume section. We have lots of really funny costumes here, like the avocado and the tacos.
I love it. I love this little squirrel, I think. What's the largest size you have for Halloween costumes?
We have all different sizes available. There's small, medium, large, and extra large, typically, depending on which costume that you would like. And this is one of the large size, for an example, just to see. And this one is
that a hot dog?
Small. Yeah, this is a hot dog.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be perfect
for a little wiener dog.
Yeah.
And I see, because Halloween is coming up, you have Halloween treats for the dog?
Yeah, we have tons of Halloween treat selection. We have the homemade cookies, just some soft and chewy snacks, and some biscuits. Right now, 20% off the Halloween stuff. And coming around the side, we have some Halloween toys.
Everywhere from plushies to squeakers.
Yeah, everything that you would need for your dog or cat.
Oh, and there's more costumes over here, or these are just outfits, kind of?
There's a little bit more of some outfits, costumes, some cute little bandanas to put on your dog or cat.
My kids have these shirts. That's so cool. Trick or treat.
Exactly. So lots of fun stuff. Coming around the other side here, we have some more toys and some more treats for Halloween.
Some cat toys.
Wow. Yep, even the cat toys are in here as well.
That's really cool. And I see you have coats as well.
Yeah, we also are getting ready for winter time. So we have tons of selection of different coats and jackets for dogs or cats. We again have all different sizes and selections available here, depending what you're looking for. Even like these tiny guys.
For your little chihuahua.
Yeah, for your little chihuahua.
They look so cozy. Like, I would wear them.
You want to try one on?
You could.
Yeah, try it on. If you bring your dog in here, you can actually come on in and try them on, make sure they fit properly and everything.
Nice.
So yeah, just bring your dog in.
Oh, they look so cute.
Oh, this one's cool with the harness already attached to it. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, lots of really great selection over here with the different options, different styles, different materials, depending on what you're looking for.
And I see you have booties over here?
Yeah, we also have the booties over here for your dog. There's different boot selections. The ones more like soft, the rubbery style, the soft shield. These ones are new that just came in. Lots of great selection on boots to go along with your dog's jacket or costume.
Yeah. And rain jackets.
Yeah, and
I
rain
saw that,
jackets
and they
as
have
well.
little rubber dog boots.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so
cute. Yeah, and again, you can bring your dog in to try them on just to make sure they fit.
Nice.
And do you have like most smaller dogs are the ones that need to keep warm in our Canadian winters, but do you have larger dog coats as well?
We don't have as much selection on the larger, but over on the other side of the till over there, we actually do have some larger jackets available. If you wanted, I could show you those as well, or you can come on into the store and come check out some of our jackets.
Could you actually show us the larger jackets?
Let's go, take a look.
Wow, these are really big jackets. You could actually fit in one of these.
Yeah.
You have everything covered here, and it's so soft and warm. It's like a winter coat.
That's
yeah, we have these larger jackets for the larger dogs. And as well, if you come this way, you can see we have some of the parkas, more of the waterproof style jackets available here. Some other styles.
Wow. You guys do have everything here. It's great. I really had a great time. Your store is amazing, huge, offered so many variety of different things. I can't get over your toy section.
Aw, thank you so much for coming by today, guys. I really appreciate you coming and checking out the store.
What's your favorite part about working here?
I really love being able to play with the dog toys, and I really love being able to see dogs coming in every single day. It's really amazing.
So you can bring your dog when you shop?
Oh yeah, for sure. You can bring your dog in to try on the costumes, try on the coats, try on different harnesses. We also have a scale here available if you want to weigh your pet. We love when you bring your dogs in.
And how can someone find out more about the products that you have here?
Well, you can visit our website. You could additionally come on into store and we could get you all the information you need. You could also give us a call, or you could check out some of our social media pages.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for having us. We've had a great time here.
Thank you so much for coming by today, guys.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line. Email us or connect with us on social media.
Paradise!
Thursdays on City TV.
I'm feeling anxious, a little nervous.
Tanner's so hot.
He's cute.
He is really cute.
It's hot. Everyone's coupled up. Damn.
I'm not trying to betray you.
She took a big-ass samurai sword and just drove it through my heart.
That is some immature seriously.
I mean, that's paradise, you know?
Bachelor in Paradise. All new. Thursdays, 9, 8 central on City TV. Or stream it on City TV Plus.
Baking for Change is coming this fall, and I'm your host, Wendy Pauls. We'll feature some of Canada's best bakers like Jen and Astor, sharing their favorite recipes. And you can bake along with us at home, while supporting refugee youth like Crystal. And the amazing work of UNICEF Canada.
Check for days and times.
On Rogers TV.
You're watching Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command.